Okay, this is the condensing unit for the house, and what we learned here is manufactured in 2021. Okay, it's 23 now, so about 2 years old when it was manufactured. It's only about a year old actually in use. Okay, we also learned here model number, that it's a 5-ton system. We're learning that it requires a 40 amp breaker, which we do have. Okay, by the way, it is properly fused, and it uses 410A refrigerant. Now 410A refrigerant is what you're going to get just about anywhere, anytime. But just know that parts for 410 systems are going to become scarce. Okay, I've been assured that there will be enough going on for its life cycle for about 14 years. You should be able to get 410A refrigerant. You should be able to get parts. But in the meantime, all these units have been taken off of the shelf, and they're designing new systems, and they're just, besides what's in stock, they're not really going to supply a lot of parts. And I don't know what to tell you. 2 weeks ago, I told you this is the best system that you can get. This is what we're doing. This is the thing. This is the cat's meow and all that. And then, you wake up one day and everything changes. It's not the builder's fault. Texas Real Estate Commission says, does it work or does it not work? Okay. 16.5. Okay, that's the energy efficiency, the SEER rating. It might be higher, depending on what type of evaporator coil that you have. Coming down here, this is the refrigerant piping coming into the house, and this sealant that they used. Okay, this is not the right kind of sealant. You think water can get in there? I do. It's drying and pulling away. They should have used a marine grade sealant. They didn't do that. Okay, and this is your refrigerant piping coming into your condensing unit. It's supposed to be coated and protected from the weather. Does this look like it's being coated and protected from the weather? No, painting it does not do that. They should have used a different type of insulation here. Okay, coming on in here. Let's see if I can see a little farther in. What does it look like? Yep, we got anti-theft Schrader valve caps. That's a good thing. What did we learn? We learned that we did not use marine grade sealant on our refrigerant piping penetration, and we learned that our low pressure pipe, supply piping, they used the wrong type of insulation on this, even though they did paint it with some sealant, whatever, but that's the wrong kind of foam. And those are the two things that we learned. Right? Oh, one other note while we're here. This is the main electric disconnect, and I cannot open this to inspect the connections because it was sealed properly around the edges. So it was sealed like it's supposed to be. So, but that did limit, sometimes I like to take those off and see what we got. Wrong kind of sealant on the penetration, wrong kind of insulation on the piping.